Fenerbahçe fans, you're not dreaming. Pinch yourself as many times as you like. The chosen one, excuse me, the chosen one, the special one, Jose Mourinho, is your manager. His dreams are your dreams. And you've got one of the greatest managers of all time managing your football club. Before we open up this conversation a bit more of a deep dive into Jose Mourinho, James, I have to ask you, Jose Mourinho accepts a management position in the Turkish Super League for Fenerbahce. Your initial reaction to that?
Um, don't get it. I don't get it for I don't know. Maybe he's like I still hold Jose. I still look at the name Jose Mourinho, and it still brings fear into me. But I would love to see him take on a bigger role. I'll be honest with you, but at the same time, the one thing I've noticed about Jose is that he don't like to sit still, Jack.
No.
He isn't built for waiting. He isn't built for waiting around like you know when Pep had the year off, he Popper took a year off. Yeah, Klopp don't know how long he's gonna take off, but Jose seems like he just wants to just be out there coaching. His obsession is to coach. The one thing I've noticed about football is Jose Mourinho's gave a lot to football. Maybe football hasn't given as much to Jose as he would want in recent times, Jack. I'm not no disrespect to Roma, but it's Roma. Yeah. No disrespect to Tottenham. It's Tottenham. The last three jobs that he's taken, you know, difficult jobs, but those are not Jose Mourinho jobs. Jose Mourinho jobs are taking on Real Madrid, going to Manchester United, managing Chelsea, going to Inter Milan, who was the best team in Italy at a time. Those are the jobs you expect him to take. You expect him to take the biggest, the hardest jobs. I'm surprised Bayern Munich didn't even look at him. And I just think it's just to me where he's at right now and where football views him. Because you, Jack, you look at Bayern Munich. Let's be honest. Look at what's going on there. Yeah, are you trying to tell me that Jose Mourinho isn't good enough to coach Bayern Munich right now? You know, but it just clearly tell them what's happened in recent times. Football don't love him as much. And people probably look at him more of a poison chalice than the man that we knew and revered, which is sad.
Has Jose Mourinho been a good manager for the past 10 years?
10 years?
And
What?
I'll tell you why. While you're thinking about that, because that's a big question, and you're going to get clipped up for that if you don't answer it the way you want to answer it. Right. Let's ignore Benfica, right, from 2000, which he did for a handful of months. Let's ignore União de Lera, which he did for just under a year. Let's talk about Porto and let's go from there. Porto, we know the Champions League success, insane, right? Insane. Announced himself 71.65% win percentage.
Also won the
We
UEFA Cup there, Jack, and the
also
treble.
won the UEFA Cup. Let's move on to Chelsea, where Sir Alex Ferguson was worried, right? We know all the stories and the anecdotes. Sir Alex Ferguson wasn't phased by anybody. Jose Mourinho, he got phased, he got a little bit worried. Chelsea in the Premier League with prime Arsenal, with prime Manchester United in, 67.03% win percentage. We know what he achieved there. Inter Milan, Champions League. We know what he was able to do there. 62.04% win percentage. Real Madrid, the pinnacle, the timing, him versus Pat, him versus Messi, what he was able to do there as well. 71.91% win percentage. Finished there, 1st of June 2013. 2 days later, starts at Chelsea. His win percentage there for a Chelsea team, which at the time was still pretty stacked. Let's keep in mind, this is 10 years ago. This isn't the Todd Bowley era. This is still Roman Abramovich era Chelsea. 58.82% win percentage. Moves on from there, goes to Manchester United, still a huge club. 58.33% win percentage. So down again, but still in the 50s, but down again. Goes to Spurs. 51.16, down again, starting to enter into the 40s territory for Jose Mourinho. Roma, 49.28. Averages winning less than every other game. and now he's taken a job at Fenerbahçe. It's just my opinion. I think tactically, football has come on and passed him by. I think over one season, he can motivate a group of men, a group of players to go out and achieve something and win something, whether that's a Conference League, a Europa League, or given the right team, a Champions League. Do I think Jose Mourinho wins the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich? Of course I do. Do I think Jose Mourinho wins the La Liga with Real Madrid? Of course I do. If he goes in at Inter, do I think he wins Serie A? Sure, right? I think his management style and who he is as a person does not now in 2024 lend itself to successful long-term coaching and management. And I don't think he's that guy anymore. And I don't think he's been that guy since 2013. James, it's 2024 now. And I hate to say that because I absolutely love the man. He's brilliant. And what he's done for the Premier League, what
I
he
say
did for
let's say
Roma
20 let's say 2015. Let's say 2015.
2015. So even on the return from Chelsea, you still thought he was that guy.
Jack, he won the league in the second season.
Look, I hear you, but did you get, was it the
100
same as Real Madrid, the same as Inter, the same as Chelsea, the same as Porto? Because
100%, 100%.
I think we've seen this.
Because I think if you remember in the second season at Chelsea, he first season told us next season we're going to win it all. And from minute one, literally game one to game 38, Chelsea were the only team to lead the league every single day and every single week, top of the league the whole way through it. Yeah, and he won the League Cup those times. My thing is this is that I'm gonna bring him up is he has a bit of Arsene Wenger in him. And I'll never ever forget the quote.
Imagine if he heard you say that.
I
Imagine if
listen
he
to
heard
Joe.
you
I
say
don't
that.
think he Jack Jose is my favorite manager of all time.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, he's my favorite manager of all time. I love Joe. I love what he represents. I love everything about him. I can go back and sit there and watch old videos of Jose Mourinho doing interviews. It's just him when he's at a time he was the ultimate winner as a manager. But when I look at Arsene Wenger, when a lot of people look at Arsene Wenger, you split them into two parts. The first 10 years, the last 10 years of his tenure at Arsenal. And I think people are going to look at Jose Mourinho and talk about his start, his coach as a manager, probably the first 12 years. And then after that until now. And it's just a common downfall and downfall and downfall and downfall. And granted, there's so many stuff that you have to look at. You have to take into contents. Yeah. Just like Arsene Wenger, you just can't look at his whole thing and not
No,
take
of
everything
course.
into contents there. You know, there's a lot that went on with Jose. But the fact of the matter is that he's been dismissed in three different jobs. Actually, maybe four. And that we'll give him three. I don't know what happened with Roma. Yeah. But we'll give him three. Yeah. That don't happen to top level managers like that. If you look at Jose Mourinho in recent times, Jack, I know he hasn't been with the greatest teams, but when you look at Jose Mourinho team, it's first or second. Nothing
Yeah.
more, nothing less.
And a cup.
Now,
And a cup.
yeah.
Right.
Now you're looking at mid-table, sixth place, seventh place, eighth place. Jose Mourinho celebrating. I remember when he's at Tottenham, he's celebrating getting seven with that's not Jose Mourinho, you know? And the way people look at Wenger's time at Arsenal coming to the end with the whole Wenger in and Wenger at the Arsenal fan TV and how half the fans almost pushed him out the door. I think it's the same way football fans are kind of pushing Jose out the door. And I hate to say it. I hate to see it because at his best, no manager rivaled what he did. Like, I want people to understand, I'm going to give Jose a bit of love right now. Yeah, I give Jose a bit of love. The reason why Real Madrid are the successful dynasty that they are today, yeah, is because of Florentino Perez, the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo, and also the signing of Jose Mourinho, who gave this team the mentality that they needed to be that
Foundation.
successful.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
The reason why Chelsea are here today, what the great Chelsea we look at, is because of Jose Mourinho. That Inter Milan team, the Porto team, all-time great stuff. Yeah, that we will never forget. But at the same time, Spurs, Man United,
Right.
Chelsea,
And look, hey,
Roma.
Europa League
No, but Roma,
final,
he won at Roma, Jack, which is
Europa League final, Champions League final. Look, I'm at Conference League final, Champions League final. I wish, but yeah, big deal.
we'll
Big
give him that one.
first European final in however. Right. I got to ask you though. Because my thought is that this is going to just continue. Does he return to manage at the top level? Does he manage a top five, top six, top seven club in the world again? Does a Real Madrid, PSG, do any of these teams take a punt on him, or is that part of it over?
I like to believe, but I love Jose to the point. I think he got one more left in him. And maybe
PSG,
that's it. Maybe that's a probably not PSG. Maybe it's a Bayern Munich. I don't know. You might need that. I believe that he loves coaching. That's why he went to Fenerbahçe. And their love for football, they're obsessed with football. People don't understand
nuts,
how
yeah.
much Turkish people they love the game of football. Yeah, but I believe that if a good opportunity comes up, he's going to take it. Secondly, Jack, would he not go into international football at this
Yeah, he
point?
wants to manage Portugal. We know that. We know that. Right, guys at home, what do you think? Jose Mourinho fallen off? You agree with me? Not so much. Is he still respected as a legend? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Till next time, me and James, we'll see you.